Hello everyone, this is JD and welcome to another game of Road to 1400 rating. In my previous game, I made a couple of blunders. I ended up winning the game, but um, very disappointed about making those blunders. So in this game, I'll try to reduce that. We'll try to concentrate more. The rule remains same. This week, I'm going to play Caro-Kann if I'm black, and my opponent opens with e4. And if I'm white, I'm going to play Ruy Lopez if loud. I think that's it. One more thing is that I've seen the previous game. I was playing a game of 20 minutes, but this time I'm going to increase it to 30 minutes because I found that as I go ahead and think loud, try to explain my moves, it takes time, and hence I was a little short of time that time. So I thought of increasing the time by another 10 minutes. So without further delay, let's look for an opponent. All right, we got juanignaciograssi with a rating of 12-13, and he opens with e4. So as planned, let's go with Caro-Kann, which is c6. Reading about this line a little bit this week, and that's my plan. Every week I'm going to choose a new opening and learn about it and play all my games like that. So this is one of the variations where he plays knight f3. I'm going to go as planned with d5. So we should take it, or the advanced version comes to e5. So the game might go like e5, e6, and then d4. But I think it makes sense to take out my light square bishop first, because uh, ideally I should go for e6, but then I'm blocking my light square bishop. So let me just take it out first, and then I'll go for this. So ideally it should be a d4, and then close it in. Alright, attacking my light square bishop. Am I keen on exchanging it right away? That's the question. So one plan would be for knight to go to h6, but then you can play bishop takes h6, which will force me to take with the pawn, kind of disturb my king side. Okay, so I think I can choose to take it, because there are only two ways he can capture this. One with the pawn. So if pawn takes d3, then he will end up with two pawns in the same line, which is good for me. Or if queen takes d3, then the queen is out, which I'll be happy with. So I think I'm going to capture this. I'm guessing he'll take with the queen. Yeah, and alright, now we need to go for some developing moves. Let's see what I can go for. I think I can just go for breaking this guy. See, because I want to take my knight to f6 as quickly as possible, so that I can castle short. Alright, he doesn't care about that. I think I can take this pawn, though, which will be a good thing for me. Will it be? Well, sure, why not? I'll remove one of his central pawns. I'm guessing knight takes e5 rather than pawn. Let's put some pressure. I won't be worried about that. Okay. Alright, that's also a good move. I think I'm going to take my bishop out to here. Ideally there will be a castle shot here. Okay, it's attacking the bishop here. I can go ahead and exchange the bishops if I want, or I can just take my knight out, and if bishop takes, I take with the knight and attack the queen. That's the plan. Okay, so I can play a check here, queen to a5. Um, which will force him to bring the knight back. Or I can play bishop to b4 check, force him to play this. Then I can back my bishop to a5, and then when he goes here, I can bring it back. But I'll be crammed a lot of time. So let me go for this and see what happens. So I'm guessing knight back to c3. There is no other move. Yes. And now I bring my other knight back. So I'm guessing pawn to a3, preparing for this guy to fork my queen and bishop, but I'll move my queen back. Maybe to c7 to have a double attack on this guy. Alright, he takes instead. Okay, now I have two options. Do I take with the knight, or do I take with the queen? That's choice. I would like to develop my pieces, so I think knight is a better option here. Alright, attacks the knight. What I'm planning to do now, so he's attacking the knight, which is fine, but I'm just thinking, what happens if I go here? So my knight is guarded with my queen, so that's not a problem. What else he is threatening? So if I go knight to f5 and attack the queen again, he has this move. It's here. Then probably I can push my pawn. So the idea is knight to f5, attacking the queen. So queen has to come to somewhere here. And then I push my pawn to attack this guy, and this cannot move because it's pinned. So knight takes pawn, then my knight takes knight. But then queen takes knight. Doesn't work. Okay, you know what? But if I castle right now, he's going to castle and I lose this pin. Interesting. I think after all, I think I can have a look at it, what happens. There's a possibility that he might push it back. So I'm guessing queen to f4. Um, so if queen to f, okay, queen to f5, attacking this. I think this is guarded by my knight right now, so I don't have to worry about it. What happens if I say pawn to d4 and attack the knight? This knight cannot move because of the pin. The only way is that knight takes pawn, and then if knight takes knight, he can either choose to take the knight or he can take this. If that is the case, I can castle long as well, so that this rook comes to take control of the d file. Interesting. Do I want to castle long or short? Okay, let's go ahead and castle short and see what happens. He's going to castle as well. He wants to remove this pin. I didn't see that coming. All right. This is the fork that I was talking about. So here I made a blunder. But I think I can get away with this blunder by putting my queen here, a3. So attack his knight. But if queen to a3, then he has this move. Then again I can play this. So I think this is the move. Queen to a3. So if he takes my knight, I take his knight with a check, and then I attack the queen, the king, as well as the rook. I'm guessing knight back to b1, attacking the queen, but then I move here. Then I move my queen to b2. Okay, instead he allows me to take the knight. Do I take this knight? I can take this knight. Okay, so I take the knight, pawn takes knight, I win a pawn, which is not bad. So I'm going to take this knight. Is there any catch? Just wanted to make sure, because of the last game where I actually miscalculated like twice. I think this looks good. Attack this pawn as well. Obviously pawn takes knight is the right way to go. So now pawn takes knight and I win a pawn. So yeah, which pawn do I take? This pawn, that pawn. I think I will take this pawn, otherwise rook comes here and attacks my queen. Okay, what is white threatening? Knight to g4, knight to g5. So he's threatening knight takes this, e6 pawn. But he didn't see that this guy is hanging. So what I can do is, okay, there's an interesting line here. So if knight to e3, forking queen and the rook, I have pawn takes knight, queen takes pawn, check. King has to move. And then rook takes rook, check. Rook takes rook. Going to be interesting. But I lose a knight here. So what if I take this pawn and then play this? Either way, it's probably not something that I would like to do. Do I? Interesting. So I have a couple of options here. I can bring my knight back here, attack the queen, but in that case I'm guessing queen goes somewhere here and protects this. Or I can bring my this rook to action. What do I want to do? Good that I have enough time in my hand to think about it, but I think rook, I should activate this rook, but yeah, let's bring it here to guard this pawn. I'm not gonna give any free pawns. Let's see what is the plan. Okay, he still missed the fact that this is unguarded, so I think I can go ahead and take this because my knight is well defended here. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this pawn. Moving. the king to g2. So which the pawn was not there, so I had this knight to e3, check forking the king and the queen. Nevertheless, I think if I attack this knight here, where does it go? Or if I attack the queen here, where does it go? Can't come here, can't come here, can't come here though. Attacking this guy. Interesting choice. Let's see what happens. So what I'm trying to do is trying to attack the queen and see where does it come. This is a very good place for the queen according to me, or it can come here to attack this guy. If it goes somewhere here, I'll be happy. Oh, I cannot come here with a check though. Okay, it comes here. Interesting. This guy. So if I... Okay. If I go here, that's an interesting situation. I can... Oh, I cannot exchange the queens though, because because if I give a check here, then knight takes queen. What I can do is I can come back here. Did I miscalculate some move? Oh shit, I think I miscalculated some move. Oh, yeah, I missed it. I'll tell you what I missed. But, yeah, I think I did miss some moves. Anyways, that's how I learn. I could have won the queen, I'm sure. Now I can't. Alright, interesting. He notices that. Okay, let me try to save this guy. Opens up. So let's see, if knight to e3, I think knight to e3 is a very good position. Because if knight to e3, I'm attacking this, so this probably comes here. And then I'm threatening a checkmate here as well. Let's see if he notices that. This square is very weak right now. I'm attacking this, so ideally you should move here. Yes, it does. I should move the knight back, attacking this and threatening a checkmate, probably. I'm sure the rook comes here is the move that he wants to play. Yes. Right. So I think the only place for me is this. The queen unfortunately has this place in this, and I don't want to swap right now. It's trying to attack these guys. Alright, where does this guy go if I try to attack him? Takes this. So if I move my queen here and try to attack this guy, you can play this. You can take this and attack mine. Let's see what happens. I'll bring my queen here and attack this guy. So what I'm also threatening is knight to f2 check. So ideally rook should come here to f1. Okay. I can opt for a draw right now, actually. I can keep by repeating his checks, but what he's going to do about this thing. So knight to f2 check. King comes here. So if knight knight to f2 check. Okay, the other thing what I can do right now is attack this knight. So most certainly knight will come and take this, attacking my rook, but after that what I can play is complete this move, check here. So if rook comes up, I'm going to give a check. I think I end up winning one material. So let's see how does he react to this move. If he goes back, oh, here, okay, it's probably a good move. So if I go here, threatening taking this guy out, so what can happen is, yeah, so queen to f2, threatening taking this guy, this knight at f3, as well as the checkmate here. So ideally rook should move down here, attacking the queen, then I win a pawn. So that's the idea. Let's see what happens. Or what happens if I give a check here? King comes here. Yeah, I think the check is pretty harmless here. This is going to be more effective because I win a pawn. So rook comes to f1. Oh, I didn't see that. So this one is guarded by this knight. Interesting. If I take this, knight takes. That's the problem. All right. Plan cancelled. Probably move it here maybe. And let's see what happens. Probably going to take this out. All right. I'm going here again, attacking the knight. Going here again. Let's see if he is willing to take a draw. Okay, then I am not. I'm gonna come here. Okay, now what happens in case of a check? Let's see. There's a check. King moves here. King moves here. King is now gonna come here and kind of pin itself. So if king moves here, let's see, what do I have? Okay, I'm running short of time here. This is interesting. See, what do I have here? So I'm going to play a little bit faster here because I'm running short on time. Okay, attacks. What if I go here? Attacking the rook at f1. Rook probably comes here. Okay, now he missed it, but there's a checkmate here. Alright, so we fought really well. Um, I think I did not make any blunder in this game, but I could have won the uh, queen, I think. So let's get back uh, to the position where I think I should have won. How many moves? Oh, it's a pretty 40 moves we have played. But let me get back to the position that I was talking about. So all right, so I took this pawn, then queen came here. I should have played this because this cannot move because of the pin. And so what I played instead, I don't know whatever I played, but I should have played this. This is a check. This cannot move, and I would have. So after king moves, I would have captured the queen. So this is one of my mistakes that I missed. Ended up winning the game. Again, I'm not happy because I missed it. I took 30 minutes, but you have seen that it is like I ended up in 3 minutes 49 seconds. So I need to think a little bit faster, I think. But hey, we are at 1350, 48 points to go. Thank you for watching. See you soon.